Hey everyone, this is George Soto and you're watching Startups Unedited.
Hey everyone, this is George Soto with Soto Ventures. I hope all is well. Today I am with my great friend, mentor, just an amazing guy who I love tremendously, Brian Ross, who is the CEO and founder of the Blitz Group. He's based in Jacksonville, Florida. Brian, how are you?
George Soto, the man with the plan, the ace with the place, the soul with the goal. The man takes good plan, makes it better, takes a better plan, makes it work. The king of the ring, the best of the quest, the star by far, the demo maker, the order taker, the rookie that did not and refused to play hooky, the man who leaps tall buildings in a single bound, more powerful than a locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet. George Soto, great to be with you.
I love that. I love that. You know, it's interesting because I was chatting with a couple people 2 days ago about this new series, which we'll get into. And I was literally like, folks, Brian Ross is like Zig Ziglar. and so it's always an honor. Brian, why don't you tell the audience just a little bit about your professional background? How'd you get into really becoming, I think, an expert and absolutely infatuated with the topic of leadership?
Great. Grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. Went to the University of Georgia. So I'm going to wear a different, if we get past the first episode, George, I'm going to wear a different visor for each one. Here we go with my UGA visor. In college, started working with a company called Southwestern, which was a publishing company. And that's where I started to learn just the fundamentals of sales, but also, was exposed to some, life philosophies and success principles that early on, got me thinking about leadership and working through people. Work with a company called Family Heritage. We market and sell supplemental health insurance, and the name of my brokerage is the Blitz Group.
Awesome. What is leadership? Like at its core, what is it?
I would have to say leadership is relationships. My philosophy has always been that he or she who has the most flexibility has the most influence. And it really comes over time as you cultivate and build relationships, both, personally and professionally with key people.
Now we have this show, Startups Unedited, and we're going to be focused on a series called Leadership by Brian Ross. What's it all about? What's the mission? And for folks who are tuning in, what should they expect to get out of it?
I appreciate that, George. The leadership series is going to be about helping enough people get what they want, and then eventually you getting what you want. The leadership series is going to be about understanding that, doing all the right things over a long period of time is going to help you get the quality of life, that you aspire to. By definition, happiness is expectations minus reality. So I think leadership plays a key role in everyone's ability to work together as a team, to support each other in their jobs better. And again, just boiling down to relationships, both personal and professional.
For folks out there who are getting stoked about this series, what should they be doing to prepare for this journey that you're going to walk them through?
I would recommend people just creating an awareness for yourself of some things that you'd like to see happen, in your life, and the universe is very powerful. So what we put out in the universe, like my recommendation for people in this series would be create an intention for yourself. Again, personally and professionally, some things that you'd like to see happen over time. And then we're going to craft, through the leadership series, some different takeaways, hopefully one from each episode that you can apply directly to, your vision and some things that you want to see happen with your life.
Brian, I just got to give you some kudos here because you are the real deal. I've been in Silicon Valley now on and off for about 8 years. I know you met me when I was like, about 13, 14 years ago when I was just a crazy entrepreneur on the campus of Florida State University, and you were recruiting sales folks and students off our campus. And we have a mutual friend who Julio Hernandez, who was selling books and software door to door. As you know, I talk about my door to door book experience every day, every workshop, every engagement that I have, because it was such a monumental and impactful experience for me. So, you know, I love you tremendously. I'm super excited about this series. I know I'm going to be learning, and so I'm just blessed to have you on the show, and I'm ready to teach some folks and inspire some folks how to be the best leaders possible.
Thanks, George. We're going to start with just the basics. We're going to build the house, but we're going to, you know, start with the foundation. So, you know, habits, skills, and attitude, you know, will be our first or our next 3 episodes. So we're going to start with habits and take it from there. So each one a different visor, a different story, and really excited to be with you.
Fantastic. Well, Brian, looking forward to the next episode. Anything you want to tell the audience before we check out and get going on the next episode planning?
No, excited to kick it off, and I'll say to you, George, straighten up.
Fly right.
I'm out.
See ya.